Welcome everybody. My name's Stephen Piacini, Chief Executive Officer at Latrobe City Council, so welcome to the declaration of the results for the 2020 council election. We will be just recording this so we can put it up, stream it to our YouTube channel, so just to let you know. Normally I understand that candidates and councillor-elects would normally have the opportunity to speak, but I understand that's not the case this year, so it'll just be a short presentation from Janet Gibson. So I'll hand over to Janet. Welcome, Janet.
Okay, well, thank you everyone. I'm going to start with the declaration, and I do that in alphabetical order of the wards. So I start with Central Ward, and first of all, I would like to start by paying my respects to the traditional owners of the land we are meeting on today, to their elders past and present, and any other Aboriginal people here today. As election manager of the Latrobe City Council elections, it is my duty today to declare the result of the election for the municipality, held on Saturday the 24th of October 2020. In Central Ward, there were 7 candidates standing for election: Ella Darling, Carolyn Boothman, Alan McFarlane, Graham Middlemiss, Tracy Lund, Pollyanna Gibson and Dorothy Long. A proportional representation count was conducted to determine the candidates elected to the 2 vacancies. The results of the count will be available at the conclusion of the ceremony, and there are copies over there on that table of each ward's results, okay? They're there. The following candidates were elected, and I hereby declare Graham Middlemiss is the first elected councillor, and I declare Tracy Lund the second elected councillor for the Central Ward. Thank you. So now we move on. The next one will be East Ward. In East Ward, there were 9 candidates standing for election: Kelly O'Callaghan, Ian Prigg, Claudio Marino, Mark Richards, Jeanette Langley, Dale Harriman, Dan Clancy, Darren Howe and Joanne Campbell. A proportional representation count was conducted to determine the candidates elected to the 4 vacancies. And the results once again are available over there at the conclusion of the ceremony. The following candidates were elected, and I hereby declare Kelly O'Callaghan the first elected councillor. I declare Dan Clancy the second elected councillor. I declare Darren Howe the third elected councillor, and I declare Dale Harriman the 4th elected councillor, so for the East Ward. So next we move on to South Ward. This was, as opposed to the computer count in the previous 2 wards, it's a manual count, so it's a slightly different report. So in South Ward, there were 4 candidates standing for election. In ballot paper order, the candidates were Darryl White, and he received 1,746 first preference votes. Antoinette Home, 972 first preference votes. Melissa Ferguson, 1,285 first preference votes, and Leanne Potter, 1,286 first preference votes. Following the count of first preference votes, no candidate had achieved an absolute majority. That is more than 50% of the vote. Therefore, a preference distribution was required. After the distribution of preferences, candidate Melissa Ferguson achieved an absolute majority of votes, and I hereby declare Melissa Ferguson elected. And then we come on to West Ward. In West Ward, there were 4 candidates standing for election: Alistair Doherty, Bradley Law, Sharon Gibson and Anthea Merson. A proportional representation count was conducted to determine the candidates elected to the 2 vacancies. The following candidates were elected, and I hereby declare Sharon Gibson the first elected councillor, and I declare Bradley Law the second elected councillor. So thank you. So it is short today, and that concludes the declaration, the official proceedings. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Janet. So congratulations to the re-elected and newly elected councillors, and obviously thank all the candidates and the past councillors who weren't re-elected. I know Councillor McFarlane's in the room today, so thank you on your term, and also Councillor White, who's been a councillor for a long term. But I do congratulate, as I said, all the new councillors and the re-elected councillors, and look forward to working with you over the next 4 years. So that concludes our event today. So thank you very much. Thanks, Janet.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.